Hello, thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited to be able to announce this year's annual conference, Reflections and Connections, and share with you details that we hope will encourage you to get excited about ways you can learn more and get involved. No doubt, 2020 was an unexpected year, and the cancellation of our 2020 ACGM was a difficult but necessary decision. We've decided to title this conference Reflections and Connections. As we look back at our history, we can reflect and learn, applying what we know to connect and help us move forward into the future. We understand that we are at a crossroads in our organization and in our work. And I, for one, couldn't be happy that we literally have been trained for this. As one of my colleagues shared with me earlier this year, it's a good thing we're in the business of change. As we considered how we wanted this event to look and feel, how reflections and connections show themselves in our world, we're reminded that we don't exist separately. We form endless symmetries and shapes as we learn and grow. Together, we are a kaleidoscope of connections. This has driven our vision and planning, and you will see images of a moving kaleidoscope as well as references to this idea throughout the conference. We're incredibly excited about all of these possibilities ahead of us. So please mark your calendars for Friday through Sunday, June 25th through 27th. One second.
Hey everyone. So at this point, it's clear that the world has had to adapt and events have gone virtual for the foreseeable future, and so are we. Presenting a virtual conference brings a few important changes. The first being that this is a standalone 3-day virtual conference, which will take place separately from the annual general meeting or AGM. The AGM is our business meeting where motions are voted on and organizational business takes place. The AGM will be in July, a few weeks after the annual conference. More details on that to come, and there will be no cost to attend the business meeting. In the meantime, we want to keep the focus of today's chat on reflections and connections. Obviously, a virtual conference will have no in-person component, but this means that you can attend the conference from the comfort of your own home. We will still have speakers, workshops, and private lessons available to all conference attendees. When you register, you will still sign up for events, workshops, and private lessons as you wish. And of course, the ability to interact with colleagues in this setting will be invaluable.
In addition to all the other parts of the conference, from workshops to general sessions and private lessons, a virtual annual conference provides the opportunity to meet safely with our AT colleagues, safely share techniques and ideas, a less expensive registration fee, no travel expenses, including lodging and meals, and ability to interact with other AT colleagues in workshops and in a virtual exchange room. We hope to involve as much of our membership in this conference as we're able to, as both attendees and in finding creative ways to participate and provide the opportunity for invaluable peer-to-peer exchange of ideas. In a year where we have not had the chance to come together in person, we can use technology to enhance our opportunities for professional growth and development. So many of our members have made incredible pivots and adaptations, and especially at this moment in time, we've learned that staying connected and staying in conversation together is more important than ever. You may remember that the 2020 ACGM theme was taking time to connect. Following the cancellation of that conference, the theme title became the title of this chat series, which have been invaluable resources for our members. I'm incredibly grateful to Anna and her team for putting so much hard work into creating a lovely conference experience. We're very appreciative of Heidi Leafwood and Naoko Yoda, who have stayed on to assist us with this year's planning, and Stasia Sienna, who has joined our planning committee. Of course, we also have the strong support of Maggie and Fran in our office.
Because we were unable to present our 2020 conference, it was extremely important to us as planning chairs to transfer over and incorporate as much of the 2020 programming as possible. So growing and expanding from our 2020 theme while adapting to the new format is how we considered our 2021 theme, planning, and programming. We are grateful to all of our colleagues who agreed to be a part of 2020 and hope that you will see a few areas where we have tried to carry over the spirit of Boulder into 2021. The workshop presenters, speakers, and private lesson teachers invited for 2020 were invited to adapt their involvement for this year's event. And I am planning to host a virtual hike through Boulder Friday evening. So no matter where you are, you can join me and share in the beauty of our landscape here in Colorado.
I know some of you may be thinking, but what about the things we're usually able to look forward to at our annual conference? In this case, we're learning about all of the ways technology can be an asset to us. We still have our planned panels from 2020, one on research and one featuring second generation teachers. We still plan to have speakers in our daily general sessions, and we will present the FM Memorial Lecture on the Sunday of the conference. We're also excited about ways to create opportunities for social connecting and virtual exchange. Workshops and private lessons will still be offered, and so the opportunity to learn real time with colleagues will be great. It will also allow us to reach a wider audience. We're hoping members not usually able to afford to travel and attend our conference will be able to be a part of this experience, as well as many of the trainees in our organization, the future teachers of our work, and leaders in our field. Many of us have become, shall we say, close friends with Zoom over the past year, but we are excited to share that this virtual conference will incorporate an exciting combinations of new technologies. We're hoping the experience will be meaningful and engaging for our members and conference participants.
Our conference will have a branded landing page that features our name and logo for the conference. This conference page will be a public website, so it's easily accessible and shareable. Conference events, as well as speakers, presenters, and private lesson teachers will be on the agenda. And when you register for the conference, all the links to various conference events will live in one streamlined place for easy access with when the actual conference rolls around. Registration will take place through the conference website to make the process as easy as possible. Virtual networking will take place in rooms set up a bit like this, with the ability to join tables and connect with others. When you come up to a virtual table, you will join others there by private video conference, with the ability to video and audio chat, as well as utilize a whiteboard for brainstorming or idea sharing. You can leave your table and join another at any point. The virtual exchange room will be open during specific hours each day of the conference, so you can set aside that time as you wish. Perhaps you set up a meeting time so you can gather with colleagues that you haven't seen in some time. This would also be a great place to schedule a gathering or host a breakout conversation following a workshop or a session.
In addition to providing a robust program for our attendees, we are also going to allow accessible on-demand access following the live event. This will be an incredible perk of participation and provide an immense amount of value to conference attendees. Earlier, I mentioned the opportunity to turn outward. This year, we're also going to be offering a one-day conference attendance option, which we hope will be a tool to invite individuals outside of our membership community to take part in this conference. The one-day attendance option will only be available for Saturday's programming, and those attendees will have access to only Saturday's programming following the event. We believe this will be an incredible way to include those currently outside of our membership. I know that I am planning to invite my private students to attend, many of whom are longtime students of the technique and are very curious about ways they can continue to learn. This could also be a great fit for other longtime supporters of our work or those in other fields who might greatly benefit from what we as a community have to offer. Another new and exciting feature of this year's conference is that we're developing a learning library titled Kaleidoscopic Views, a celebration of the various shapes and colors of our community. Just as with the rest of the conference, access to kaleidoscopic views will remain available following the conference to offer the chance to continue to benefit from learning about the important work to which our colleagues are contributing. This platform will be open to all conference attendees who can submit short format presentations that will be organized in a searchable library of information. Think of it like a virtual exhibit hall, where as you explore, you can see what different people are working on or be able to learn about different areas of focus from different members in various areas. We will feature our research posters here, as well as any topics that members attending the conference want to share with our community. Whether it's an idea you've been working on, a video tutorial you've put together, a blog you've written and you'd like to share, this platform allows for the incorporation of many different modes of media. Again, this feature will be open to anyone attending the conference to submit to. We'll be sharing more information on how to submit, as well as providing a tutorial and inspiration guide at the Taking Time to Connect chat on April 8th.
We are incredibly excited to share this event and are looking forward to having you be a part of this conference at an exciting time in AmSAT's development. If you're excited by this and want to offer your support, we are in need of AmSAT members who have some experience with video editing and creation, technology that can help create inspirational videos for our membership to use, to help as many people as possible take advantage of all this conference has to offer. So please reach out to one of us or the office if this is the case and you would like to join us, and we could really use your help and support.